I think the sound is pretty okay. Music is over there. So I'm gonna try this new thing. I have my son, my daughter chilling over here, and I'm trying to do this at the same time. Have some me time or free time and have some time with them at the same time. So let's talk about the new world, right? The new world will be with people that is evolving. And I'm gonna stop over explaining because it seems that me over explaining means I have to cater to everyone's feelings, and I don't want that. I just want to have a conversation where I feel like we're actually moving forward somewhere. Dat moet je dan ook niet doen, schatje. Dat vindt papa niet zo fijn als je dat bij Elana doet, want zodra ze dat iets pakt, dan word jij weer boos op Elani. En dat ben je natuurlijk ook weer niet, hè? Toch? So, I think this is where if I over explain or if I explain too much, that means I can't continue my stories. I love to share. Well, the questions are beautiful. So maybe that's also not it, right? So, to get back to where we are, in alignment with who we are, because if we are not in alignment, if we are not in alignment with our entire being, where we want to be, also with life, with the universe, then there's one problem, is that nothing can happen from that state of being because we don't know what we want to do. We are lost in our own thinking. Like it's like trying to draw a plan without knowing how to create that plan because you have no idea what you truly want to be, right? And how you want to be.
Kijk,
Ja.
hier in deze raket
Mhm.
was Wally.
Was Wally daar?
Ja.
Oh, gaat Wally nou weer wegvliegen?
Nee, die was daarin.
Mhm. And by realigning your true purpose, and this is where confusion happens with some people, is that they think that where they are is not where they're supposed to be. They question life as it is, like I question life as it is at one point. I questioned life in the terms of why am I here, etc., etc. But that was to answer that question in a very fast way because I had no idea who I was. So I wasn't in alignment with who I was. I was in alignment with what happened around me, or at least what they wanted from me. And when I chose to be who I want to be and chose to be where I want to go in life, it means eventually you will start creating that life. And the more other people start creating that life where they are intended to be here for, then the world can start realigning itself much faster. Because this is what happens in manifestation.
Niet doen!
Ja, dan moet je dat ook niet bij je zusje doen, schatje.
Ja, maar die gaat
Nee.
weg.
Ja, maar schatje, als jij tegen papa zegt niet doen, dan moet je dat ook niet bij je zusje doen. Dankjewel. And if we then realign back to our own vision mission, and we start creating from that vision mission, then something new can happen. So the new world. And once we want to go back into something old, that means we're going to recreate the old way of doing things. And that to itself is a problem because now we're going to recreate the same problems in order for us to learn from that problem. And you have people who are thinking as if the past was better, and maybe the past was better somewhere. But if the past was really good at that time, it means that we could have stayed and grew in a better way. So maybe something that we still need to reveal in ourselves in order for us to see the true lesson in all things, the pain in all things. Because I feel like this is where we lost our true identity, is when we had to shift into versions of us that could play in this weird game of society. Ja, ik zie het, schatje. of society that we had to fit in, put on this mask, and then fit in this societal norms and values, and then play this being that is not in alignment with who you are, your true authentic self. And so we can't fully enjoy anymore. My children are enjoying their ass up because they have no idea, right? And because we have an idea of how I.
Plassen en ik heb buik.
Is goed, schatje. Ga maar even plassen.
Ik moet plassen
Ja, ja, ja. Ga maar even plassen dan.
en buik.
Oh, yeah. And oh. Okay, now my daughter wants to go and check. Ah. So this is my life at the moment. I'm with two children. They're very ecstatic in everything and very without limitation emotionally. And I feel like this is what we miss as well in emotion-wise. We are not as expressive anymore. There's this mental cage that blocking us from really expressing ourselves. And this is how we lose our identity, our true self. Like, of course, I wouldn't say this is the best way to regulate emotions. I would say we have to find a better way to regulate our emotions and express our emotions in the fullest capacity that we can. This is doing honor to life, creation, and existence. Oh. To just exist from the highest version of me. Otherwise, I do injustice to everything around me, especially life. Yes. And the wonder of life comes with being curious, being a child, because she enjoys a life to the fullest degree. And we should do too, but we have all these ideas of how life should be, and she has no idea of how life should be, but she is the most happiest person that can be. Ben je klaar?
Ja.
Ja, buikpijn weg?
Nee.
Nee? Okay. Where? And this is what rich means to me, being rich in happiness, being rich in life, being rich in love. And everything that comes with it is extra, is abundant, is overflow. Because then there's no need to seek for something outside of us while everything is inside of us. Every joy, every happiness, everything that we can create is also within, but it's also outside at the same time. Kijk uit voor haar vingers, schatje. Ja, goed dicht doen. Nee, goed dicht doen. Ja, even wachten. Oh, ja, dat kan je dus niet doen, schatje. Zag je dat? Dat deed dus heel pijn. Ja. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ja, schatje. How is this happening? Yes. Yeah. Oh, no. So, yeah, so sometimes you will have this in this live feed, and that's okay to me. I guess, hope so for you guys too, and ladies, and gents. Let's keep it all equal. And, yeah, where was I? Authenticity comes with the new world. Oh, yes. The new world comes with the highest authenticity that comes with everything. So if I were to, for example, have a country, a beautiful country example is India. If India, for example, were to just dress up the way their culture dresses, that means they're authentic to themselves and not to, for example, Western society, because then they don't have to copy the clothing or whatever. They can just be themselves fully. And it's the same with our own entire being. Like, what do we want to wear? What kind of colors do we love? Instead of adapting to what society might think of you, that already creates a mask of a limitation, a limited version of you. And that limited version of you is a limited frequency. It's not fully free. So free means I can express in totality how I want. So not taking this concept and saying I'm going to be freaking ridiculous. And maybe you can. I mean, my son is jumping around like for some people, maybe a crazy person, but to him, it's authenticity. To him, it's just full expression. Like I adore him for what he does, but if an adult would do that, that would be, that looks a little bit more different than when my son does it. And I feel like we could, in a way, but I think more regulated. I have no idea how that would look like, by the way. It would be very strange to see an adult doing that. So this is already the mind, right? The mind is already interfering in concepts and ideas of how we should be acting in society and around people. And I think when we can break through this mind that says that, like I'm not saying behave like that, I'm saying break through this idea that you have about yourself. And out of that idea, you are just a smaller version of you again. Hey, kom, gaan we lopen. Ja. And once we are clear of the idea, honey, of the idea that you how you should be. What is this, love? You want it? Oh yeah, you just see my microphone. Yes. So it's chaotic. My children are chaotic. And change is also very chaotic because transformation doesn't bring peace alone first. It brings lots of chaos first, like what's happening now in the world. Chaos. Beautiful chaos that will settle into something peaceful, hopefully. But yes, I think it's inevitable that it will happen. Just the way that might be different. Like we could either, oh no, we could either explode. Okay, honey. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go for a break. My little daughter has no way to regulate her emotions and her things. So, what are you doing? So I'm gonna. What is this? Hello. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, okay, we're gonna go for a walk. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, honey, nice. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, here's your brother. Okay, okay. Oh, you wanna press buttons and stuff? Yes. Amazing.
Kan helpen
Ja.
om de brandweer te helpen.
Oké, jouw zusje gaat even op knopjes drukken, ja? Zij wil even op de knopje drukken. Well, I'm going to shut off my live feed because this is probably the most enjoyable thing that for people to watch or not. Hi, welcome. I'm going to go for a while. I'll be back in like 20 minutes and she will be sleeping then. So it's going to be a longer flow. So thank you very much for watching and leaving a like. I think I can still go because she's now doing something else again. Okay, so to come back into the more authenticity of the world, it means that we have to step into our highest truth and becoming that highest truth to itself in order for us to create a new world that vibrates in a different way so that we can evolve. And from that evolved state of being, we can enjoy new things again. And because we are in this low frequency vibration, it means that we are only recreating the low frequency vibration. And so we cannot create something new. And this is the reason why we have to transcend into truth with ourselves and with other people. Because when we start talking the truth, being the truth, then eventually we can evolve. If we stay within the lies, in the deception, and in the manipulation of ourselves, because in the end it's about ourselves not revealing ourselves. And if we all play, dat weet zij niet, schatje. Jij lief? Joosje? Oh ja, dan moet je even weg, want ze heeft hele scherpe nagels, schatje. Echt hele scherpe nagels. Oh, you two cannot play together. Okay, bye-bye. Have a very beautiful day. I'm gonna manage this little chaos at the moment and see how can I just calm down the energy? How can I separate the energy? How can we be in peace with this chaos? Have a very beautiful day. Da, da, da.